Out they come on this warm Friday night. The Manly Seagulls don't have a great record here. In fact, since the 2013 Grand Final, just 2 wins at this venue. That man, this is impossible to believe, has as many wins on this ground as a Queenslander than he does as a Manly player since 2013. Tom Trbojevic, an enormous try-scoring record against the Dogs of late. 12 in his last 6, but doesn't matter who the opposition is, he'll find a way to get through.
Yeah, one of the great individual performances last week, even though it was in a losing side, 3 tries. He scored 16 for the year, and out of the 5 tries they scored last week, he scored 3 and set 1 up.
Let's just listen to this. Back home for the first time in 2 months, the Canterbury Bulldogs. The drums have been beating ever since we got here. The flags are waving, the crowd continues to build. They're still pouring in as they fight this traffic. There's something very special. This is a movement here at Belmore and now tonight at Accor Stadium. Connor Tracy, one of the many wonderful recruits who has been superb in 2024.
Yeah, since round 6, been the locked-in fullback and has done a great job in the number 1 jersey. Josh Addo-Carr on one side of the field. Jarrell Skelton, who hasn't played since, and only his 4th game coming up, but hasn't played since Brisbane, where he ran for 300 metres.
He is a Sherman tank. We're at fever pitch here. Here we go. Garrick puts boot to ball. It's the Canterbury-Bankstown Bulldogs and the Manly-Warringah Seagulls. And a little murmur as Tracy finally comes up with it and gives it to Max King. Swung across to Sexton, on to Burton. Here's Tracy looking dangerous. Bronson Cherry out to Addo-Carr. Tries to put a move on Saab. Pushes away from Saab. Then gets through Turbo. Oh, it goes to Marty! This is incredible!
The Broncos, they start to pass the ball, and here it is. Shift, Marnie, Sexton, Burton, links with Tracy to Sherry, and then a one-on-one tackle just isn't made by Jason Saab. Josh Addo-Carr pushes past him, takes Trbojevic out, an inside ball there to Reed Marnie. What a start for the Bulldogs.
They went 20 metres in their first set, but a penalty has just killed the Sea Eagles. And from the tap, this is the sort of attack we're starting to get used to from the Bulldogs. Marnie, they love him here. Under the sticks.
Well, you're right. We spoke to Cameron Sraudo pre-game about the change in the Dogs' attack since that Brisbane win in 21 as Burton.
This is a little clunky, but now Tom Trbojevic out to Tommy Talau. He's dangerous. We can't get there. Great scramble. That's the story of the Bulldogs. Kuraz with the tackle. Last, the Cherry Evans kick. Contest and magnificent take by Habole Olakau'atu. And Manly hit back.
All kick chase has been cleared as onside. Matt Burton initially knocks the ball forward. It is then touched by Manly and goes back into Matt Burton's arm. It's a double knock on. The first knock on by Matt Burton in the field of play.
That is that. Points come off the board.
He did a marvellous job to control it, Olakau'atu. I know the slow motion replay shows us that there was a touch back onto Matt Burton, but
he's better on the right side than the left. That's been the record this year. To tie it up. Not a bad looking kick. Got it! Garrick ties us.
It's been a good 3 months with Toby Sexton as the halfback, but you'd have to say, apart from Sexton adding something to the Dogs' attack, the form of Matt Burton, and that has coincided with Sexton coming in to join him in the halves, has been terrific. And the side has improved right across the park since that introduction of Toby Sexton in the number 7 jumper per second. Good run.
You can have games like this where he's in the mood right from the get-go, and he's been trouble for Canterbury. Apart from that knock on, Olakau'atu gets past. He got past, kick out. Brooks, play on. Brooks, he's Turbo. Goodbye! Manly, 2 tries in a row. Olakau'atu around the corner. and it works out perfectly for the Manly Seagulls.
He is a beast, Hamoli Olakau'atu. We saw it in that in close enough as he feeds him early, throws a little dummy, gets past Kickow. That's a battle and a half, isn't it? Kickow up against Olakau'atu, looking for Trbojevic, goes past him. Brooks gets his foot to it. It gets a great bounce, and then Tom supports back on the inside. That is a remarkable four-pointer from the Seagulls.
So Olakau'atu creating havoc on that right side for Manly. Tom Trbojevic, another try against the Bulldogs. That's 7 games in a row. 13 in 7. Brooks doing well.
That's a big win there for Olakau'atu over Viliami Kickow. Took another couple of players with him as he offloaded the ball.
They might be continuing to pour in here, but they're silent at the moment. It's Manly 12. He needs all his might, and Olakau'atu still almost takes him all the way to the try line. Big last play. Brown for Brooks. Brooks for Tom Trbojevic. Out it goes to Lau. Hakawani! He's got it! He's got it in the corner!
Get that ball down, but what about the football that Manly are playing? They are just smashing the Dogs now in the middle and then on the edges. Trbojevic, quick hands. Tommy Talau did the same thing. Jarrell Skelton just caught flat-footed, and Lehigh Hopewadi, who looks like he's played 100 games of first grade, not a dozen, just bursts onto the ball into the corner, so close to the sideline, gets it down, and gave up the early try, Manly, but they are all over the Dogs at the moment. Paseka, Nathan Brown, since he's been on the field, Matt Lodge, who led it.
Most points Canterbury have conceded in the first 20 minutes all season. Garrick to add a little insult to injury. He's 3 from 3, and Manly lead 18-6.
Hopewadi did an amazing job there to backpedal and then make the tackle on Josh Addo-Carr and put him into touch.
So there was a grab of Toby Sexton. That's why the penalty went to Canterbury. Across the 25-minute mark here. Crowd's been a little subdued, in fact, very subdued. Starting to make some noise again. Tracy looking threatening with every touch, it seems.
Set restart.
Sexton on the angle. Burton, he drew his man, gave it to Addo-Carr. Got past Garrick and scored! But now he's hurt. What's happened? Josh Addo-Carr, he gets over, but at what price?
Well, it looked like Ruben Garrick had his number there, but Josh Addo-Carr just exploded on the outside, whether he's hurt himself or not. But here's the movement from the Dogs. Toby Sexton just holding it up, out the back to Burton. Quick hands there out to Josh Addo-Carr and gets on the outside of Garrick, but pulls up as he's going across the line. You can see that.
Calf?
Well, it can only be a cramp because he's walking back into position now, which is early days for a cramp, you'd think.
Having some joy on this side, the Bulldogs. And that needs to hold. It does hold! It's 18 points to 12. 3 needed to stop him. Croker backs back. Brown keeps it going. Brooks to the front man. Wonderful pass! Lawton under the posts. And Luke Brooks with a beauty of a ball.
He gets the ball, is a handful. Takes it almost to the try line, drags 3 with him. They then shoot it left. Good ball by Croker. Brown involved, and then the deception from Luke Brooks brings the players on up on the outside, out of the defensive line. That's a great no-look pass there. That's as good as they get. Carl Lawton just ran into the space and waited for the ball to be delivered, and Brooks did it. The Brooks looked like he was going to pass it to. One of those was Trbojevic as Ruben Garrick slots the kick, and that distraction of Trbojevic and those on the outside.
Hayes scoots into dummy half. Bailey Hayward at the line. Sexton on the angle. The double pump for Tracy. Now the quick hands. Work to do first. Skelton. He can't get there. Kohler and Tom Trbojevic save it.
But right here on Jarrell Skelton. Unbelievable there from Tolu Kohler. How he stopped a big man like that. Skelton is a beast.
Here's Harry Hayes. More metres for the Bulldogs here than we were seeing in the first half. Hayward spotted a little gap in front of him. Gets inside the 10. Final play here. Comes to Sexton. Early ball. Kick out. Defenders everywhere. But the big fella gets in. Got past Garrick and kick out. Back into the contest in a big way. And here come the Bulldogs.
Yes, was Olakau'atu taken out. Cherry comes through.
Bronson Cherry forces Somali Olakau'atu to have to check his run, where he's entitled to have a clear run to be able to defend Viliami Kikau, who comes back on the inside.
Try gone.
We have a decision.
Well, to the letter of the law, he made contact with him, and although he only checked him, there wasn't much in it. Olakau'atu got to kick out, but it was too late. So the
30th tackle for Reid Marnie. Open side. Brown to Cherry Evans. Out it goes Garrick. Slips the pass. Hopewadi a chance. Yes, sir! Lehigh Hopewadi is over.
Coughs it up. They shift it right. Nathan Brown, Daly Cherry Evans. Reuben Garrick with the ball to Lehigh Hopewadi, who was at a standstill when he took it. He had to accelerate, get past Bronson Cherry, then he had Connor Tracy back on the inside. Just watch what he does here, Hopewadi. Big left foot, back on the inside, beats Tracy. Hayward can't do the job.
Saved at least one. Garrick, perfect so far tonight, that one. Tucks inside the left upright, 30-12. In fact, that's Tommy Talau out there. Now comes across here from Croker. Brown to Cherry Evans. Cut out ball, there's Garrick winding up. Pinsey is back and scores. Oh, they're putting on a clinic.
Left and then right. To the far left side of the field, they then had the whole team involved in this play. And it's the ball from Cherry Evans out across the face of Luke Brooks. Hits Reuben Garrick, who accelerates into space, and the Dogs just couldn't get there. A great pass from Cherry Evans. Turns Addo-Carr around, and Bronson Cherry he's left floundering. He can't get to Reuben Garrick. It was the quality of the pass from Daly Cherry Evans that got him on the outside of Cherry.
Rick Alexander.
I think it did.
Hayward. Cherry. Almost to the 10. Can't get the offload away. Unfortunate perhaps here Canterbury to have this chance. Marnie. On for Salmon. Chopped down. Olakau'atu. Outside play again where Sexton. Lovely pass. He won't be denied this time, Sexton. And Preston gets over. Well, they'll be talking themselves into the fact that they can still get out of this, the Bulldogs. 34-16.
It's an eternity, and it's been the combination that's worked nicely. Toby Sexton. And that man, Jacob Preston, and it was Sexton and Preston combining when Tom Trbojevic was injured.
Going backwards. Kick out, winding up, then the flick. They finally got their line break. Addo-Carr puts in the kick. Marnie, the night started with a Marnie try. It will end with a Marnie try.
Sexton, Moran, 12, 13, kick out, brilliant. Great pass from Bronson Cherry. Down the touchline, Addo-Carr, the kick perfect for Reid Marnie.
Yeah. It's a great try.
Pretty spectacular.
Sexton. And the margin drops back to 12. Curtis Moran with the chip kick. Preston comes through. If he's onside, it's brilliant. Then the pass put down by Skelton, and that is that. An exciting finish from the Bulldogs. And we came here tonight asking whether the Bulldogs could make the top 4, whether they could win 6 in a row,